Hello and welcome to Spinsters Library, and yes, this is the new Spinsters Library, although it is still in a transitional state. This lamp I have just nicked from the living room just for this video. This chair, so you can tell by all the creaking and rolling about, is actually an office chair. The only thing that's actually part of this recording corner is the table. I mean, even the vase, I have literally just placed this so there's something on the table because I haven't unpacked most of the books yet. Yes, I have moved into a new apartment, and as you can probably tell by the echo, this is still very empty. So let me tell you about what you should and shouldn't do when moving over Easter in a pandemic. It's really very short. Don't move over Easter in a pandemic. It's the worst idea I have ever had. However, now we are here, and very, very slowly this place is going to come together. And once it has come together, I promise there will be an apartment tour. I know I said that about the last apartment and then it was never tidy enough. But I think with this one, we want to make it look really good. We want to make it look really pretty, and there will be an apartment tour at the end of it. These past few days, I have been without many of the things that we in 2021 consider an absolute necessity, like broadband. By the time that you see this video, presumably I will have broadband installed. Either that, or I'll have guilted Bill into giving some of his mobile internet to me, because in a very convoluted way, it's Bill's fault that we don't have broadband. Long story. Anyway, I've been living essentially without internet for the past few days. I would like to say that I've been sitting here with my legs up. Ooh, you can't even see, but I got a fluffy footstool. Look at how fluffy it is. When I took this out of the box, I'm pretty certain that Minerva thought it was an actual cat and she tried to sniff its bum. Anyway, I'd like to say that I've been sitting here with my feet up on my fluffy footstool, reading a book. And that's partly true. Partly, I'm almost finished with reading Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. I'm like 50 pages away from the end. But mostly what I have been doing is opening the door to delivery drivers, lugging boxes and boxes of furniture up here, picking up secondhand furniture from all over town because, as you might expect, a lot of the things that we've got in this apartment are secondhand, including this little table. How cute is that? So I have just been busy with moving, with putting things away, taking things out of boxes, cleaning things, washing things. I spent all of yesterday trying to figure out how to connect a washing machine. Thanks to those of you who really helped me on Instagram, because turns out there was a part missing and I found it and managed to install it. We haven't even had a bed for this past week. We have been sleeping on an air mattress. And another thing I really wouldn't recommend is sleeping on an air mattress if you have two cats that really like to snuggle up at night. Because by the fourth or fifth night on the air mattress, it is very much punctured. Very slowly, this place is becoming a home. But that's not what I want to talk about in this video. I want to talk about this space here, the new Spinsters Library. Because I finally have an office that is big enough for a desk, which is over there, just out of sight. I'm sure you'll see it soon. It's big enough for some storage, just over there, just out of sight. You'll see it soon. And a reading corner. And this is my reading corner over here. So I'd appreciate your input if you have any ideas for what to do with it. This is my preliminary setup. This table, as I said, is going to stay here. It's a nice place to display the books that I will hopefully be talking about soon. Perhaps I can put a little plant there, only for recording, because there isn't enough sunlight that gets into this corner for a plant to actually be happy. I want a standing lamp behind. This one, as I've said, I've nicked from the living room, so it will eventually be replaced by a permanent lamp here. But I don't like the white wall behind me. I don't like how it looks both in real life and in the image. So I've been thinking about painting it or wallpapering it, or perhaps, maybe for soundproofing purposes, that would be a good idea, is to hang a curtain across there or pin a piece of fabric to the wall or anything like that. Over the next videos, you will see some experiments perhaps, certainly with this chair, because I've got a few options for which chair to use in this space. And I'd like you to give me any inputs. Should I paint this really dark? Because that's what I'm currently tending towards. Or should I put an incredibly patterned wallpaper up in this space? Should I put wallpaper up just in that corner and then here perhaps a nice painting or some other art? Or should I put a whiteboard there or a blackboard so I can put the video title in the background? There are so many options and I really don't know what to do with this space. So give me your ideas. It's got to be budget. It's got to be pretty foolproof because I am not the DIY queen yet. Perhaps this is the time for me to develop some painting, decorating skills. And it's got to be something that looks good both in the video and when I'm just sitting at a desk looking into this space. But anyway, I'm quite excited about this new Spinsters Library. This is going to be the recording space for the next 10 months because yes, this apartment is also not permanent. We're only living here until the end of January because then the landlords are going to move in themselves. However, I have had permission to paint, put wallpaper up, drill into the walls. I am in possession of a power drill. I don't know how to use it, but I've got one. So give me your ideas. And I hope you're probably not as excited about this new recording space as I am, but I hope you are looking forward to seeing this space develop and transform over the next few weeks and perhaps even months. Thank you for watching. Bye!